This video is brought to you by JunkieMonkeys.com.
Yesterday I woke up from a nap because I was getting ready to go see my best friend Russell's newborn baby. And his newborn baby's name is Costin, by the way. I love the kid so much. He is so cool. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Chris Cole left Zero. So I got hit with everyone let me know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, text messaging. It happened 16 hours ago. And Chris Cole posted, and I quote, "I have had so many amazing years on Zero. I can't explain to anyone how awesome these years have been. With a heavy heart, it's time for Zero and I to part ways. My decision has absolutely nothing to do with the partnership with Dwindle, and I believe the partnership will do great things." And I think this last line is an intro to where he's gonna go, but I can't put it together. Maybe you guys can help me. It says, "Hold on tight to see what the future holds. Where we're going, we don't need roads." So what the fuck? Does that mean you're gonna be skating on dirt? Grass hills? I don't know what that means, but to talk about where Chris Cole may go, he obviously still has a skateboarding career ahead of him. Still relatively young. I see only two viable options right now. Two viable options where he's gonna go based on the people he hangs out with. He's very involved with hanging out with Paul Rodriguez and the Street League guys and Mikey Taylor. So I think he'll go one of two ways. The third viable option I don't think is likely. First one is Primitive. There you go. Very simple. He likes Paul, he hangs out with Paul, he talks very highly of Paul. He loves Paul to death. So Primitive is obviously a viable option, and one I'm leaning towards. The second one is, one of my sources tells me, Mikey Taylor's new board company is going to be called Radder. R-A-D-D-E-R. Radder Skateboards. Well, Chris Cole seems like a rad guy, so I think he seems like the type of people to use the word rad. I like Cole, he's a rad guy. The third one that I mentioned is he's going to start his own board brand. Now the reason I don't think that's very likely is because Cole has already had a little bit of experience on starting his own business with brands. That was Omid Apparel, and that didn't last too long. To me, the timing isn't right, in my opinion, for Cole to want to start a board brand. I just don't see it happening. Now, why he left Zero? Zero is going through a bunch of fucking problems. I know New Balance left, a bunch of riders are leaving and are not happy. When you start seeing a camp like that, guys are leaving, you're talking Garrett Hill left to go to Threat. Now Threat's no more. Threat's bye-bye. But there was no talk about Garrett Hill anywhere. So Garrett Hill has nothing to do with Black Box in any way, shape, or form. Jimmy Carlin left, Jamie Tensowny. We don't know what happened to Ryan Smith or Robert Smith and, come on, no, Robert Smith? That's not his name. I was thinking of Lindsey Robertson and Ryan Smith. Robert Smith's a guy from The Cure, the lead singer. People are leaving. When you completely leave Black Box, it seems like they want nothing to do with it. They all just go away. I don't know if it's financial problems. I don't know if they have problems with the management there. Maybe they might have a problem with Jamie Thomas. I don't know. But I do know for a fact, almost safe to say, Chris Cole's relationship with Jamie Thomas is very unique. Almost like father and son, in my opinion. He's been with him through his whole career. He's been behind Cole for a very long time. So I think that their relationship is very stable. But I guarantee you, this blow to Jamie Thomas and Zero's future is huge. Cole leaving Zero is a big fucking deal. Now Jamie Thomas posted also on social media, "All good things must come to an end. As of today, Chris Cole will no longer be riding for Zero Skateboards." One thing that's very interesting is that Chris Cole was once partnered with Zero and Jamie Thomas to be a shareholder on Zero Skateboards. On January 19th, 2011, a longtime team rider and skateboarding icon Chris Cole has been brought in as a shareholder for Zero Skateboards. As a partner, Cole will continue his contributions to the brand as a professional skateboarder and will also have an active role in future direction of the brand. And he says, and I quote from Chris Cole, "I've always loved being a part of Zero. It's an honor to be involved with the brand on all levels. It's exactly where I want to be. Zero or die." Well, it looks like you're going to die because you just left the company. There's two different blog posts that you guys can read all the information that I just told you about. They'll all be in the link below. One says Chris Cole leaves Zero, and then the other one says Zero and Fallen leave Black Box Distribution. And they will all be in the link below, or you can just go to JunkieMonkeys.com. I look forward to see what's going to happen in the future. This is, it's interesting. It's very interesting.